Hi, everybody. Welcome to today's session. My name is Carolyn, and I'm the Technical Analyst Team Lead at Creospark. And today we're going to dive into Microsoft 365 Copilot, what it is, how it can transform productivity across different industries, and how you can get your organization ready to use it effectively. So what you'll take away from the session is some industry-specific insights on how Copilot helps sales, IT, HR, and more. At the end, with the wrap-up, you'll get an AI-ready checklist to ensure your organization is prepared, and some best practices and actionable AI prompts that you can start using right away. So AI is not the future, it's now. What we're seeing is that organizations are already seeing AI-driven transformation, and the shift is happening faster than ever. So consider this. It took 75 years for the telephone to reach 100 million users, but it only took 2 months for ChatGPT to reach the same number of users. So AI is evolving at an exponential rate, and businesses that don't adapt will risk falling behind. So every major technological breakthrough, from way in the past with the printing press to the internet, has accelerated economic growth. And AI is the next big shift, and its impact is happening now. So AI is fueling automation, efficiency, and decision-making at an unprecedented scale. It looks really impressive when you look at this chart. Organizations that adopt AI early will gain a significant competitive advantage. So according to Microsoft research, 64% of employees say they didn't have enough time or energy to do their jobs. And 57% of time is spent on communication, leaving little time for innovation. 87% of organizations believe that AI will give them a competitive edge. And this is exactly where Copilot steps in. It can help streamline tasks, reduce time spent on manual work, and can unlock new levels of efficiency. So Microsoft 365 Copilot is more than just an AI chatbot. It's a fully integrated assistant embedded in your everyday apps, helping you work smarter. And with large language models, it understands natural language. The technology behind it, Microsoft Graph, it uses your data. So it will go through your emails, your files, your meetings to pull out information that's relevant to what you're working on. And it seamlessly integrates with the apps that you're already familiar with, like Word, Excel, Outlook, and Teams. But it also will pull in information from the internet. So it will pull in those external insights when necessary. So think of it as your personal AI-powered colleague. It will work alongside you to enhance your efficiency and creativity. So here's some of the top ways Copilot enhances your workflow. One might be summarize a long PDF. Get a 20-page document condensed into 5 bullet points. So what might have taken you 30, 40 minutes before to really review it, spend a minute or so summarizing it, and then you can kind of then figure out where you need to spend the time to kind of dive into it. Drafting emails and social content. You can generate professional drafts with a single prompt. Personally, I don't find that the generated draft for emails is super useful for me, but it's definitely could be a way to jumpstart or to make it easier instead of staring at that blank page. Creating images, there's no need for stock photos. You can generate custom visuals instantly. This one, I think they still have a little bit of work to do on as well, but it is out there and it does work to some extent. Answering complex questions. Copilot connects multiple data points for better insights. So I'm going to play just this little, it's 1 minute long video on how Copilot works in Teams. Awesome. So this has been a total game changer for me, where I'm responsible for taking a lot of notes, because it's part of my job responsibility, but I'm also facilitating a call. So being able to use this intelligent recap has really saved me a lot of time and effort. So here's another just kind of overall, this intelligent recap. It is a great way to get started because it's built in and automated for phone users. Now we're going to take a look at Copilot in Word. Again, I'm going to play a short little 1 minute clip. Great. And then one last thing that we're going to take a look at is how Copilot can work in Excel. So now that we've seen how Copilot works in a couple of the Microsoft apps, it works in a lot more than that, but we're just kind of giving you a little bit of a taste of that. Wanted to point out that you can really start looking at how Copilot works in different roles or scenarios, such as what we mentioned at the top of this for IT or for HR or finance or by industry. So there's a very nice scenario library that has a lot of different use cases that might be helpful to see if Copilot would be a good fit for your organization. And here's also when you're thinking about maybe you're creating a pilot group, you're trying to figure out who might be the best part of the organization to start with. Here's a list of different scenarios and different items by role. Excuse me. So we're going to give this handout in the wrap up. And here are our top 10 first things to try. So here's some things you can get started with on day one. So to get the most out of Copilot, your organization needs to have data that's stored in Microsoft 365, organized and secured content, and proper governance policies. So, okay, so you're thinking, well, how should I go about making sure I can do all of this? If you're really unsure where to start, we have a program that can really help. So adopting AI isn't just about turning it on. It requires careful planning to avoid security risks and data issues. So we help organizations assess, optimize, and deploy Copilot efficiently. We provide a structured roadmap to ensure that there's a smooth rollout with minimal risk. So please reach out to us if you have any questions about this. So the implementation path that we provide, we can help you with, can go through all of these steps and can really make sure that you have a successful rollout. So we've covered a lot in just a short period of time, but the key takeaway is AI isn't a future technology, it's happening now. Organizations that embrace Copilot early will see the biggest competitive advantage. So we will also share this AI readiness checklist where you can start with small Copilot use cases. And just know that you can connect with us to help plan your AI strategy. So we have a QR code here as a survey. Please, share or fill this out when you get the chance. We'd love to hear your input and to help tailor future content to match your needs. And this was a little bit short and sweet, but quick little intro to Copilot and hopefully get you thinking about how your organization can start the journey.